Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back yet again with another Dragon Ball Super update video. Let's discuss everything that's going on with the manga right now, and will this continue? Are we going to see new manga chapters every single month? And unfortunately, I don't know. We're kind of in a gray area. There has been no confirmation, as stated here by DBS Hype, no confirmation of the manga continuing at least next month. Okay, I'm saying it like that because, hey, who knows? Who knows what will happen? Maybe we will get a new chapter next month, or maybe it'll be in the next 2 months or 3 months. I don't know. He never, Toyotaro never came out, or Shueisha never came out and said the manga is done, right? And I would really appreciate it if they would just do that, if that is the case. I'm not saying that the manga is over, just because it doesn't really make much sense to leave it off with the Black Frieza thing, and that's it. Like, what was the point of showing off Black Frieza? Are they going to use that as like anime material or for a movie in the future? Maybe, but it's going to be kind of weird whenever we haven't even seen Granola and Moro animated yet, right? It's a mess right now when it comes to the manga situation and the continuation of Dragon Ball Super. But Hype did state Dragon Ball Super Chapter 104, which is the one-shot manga. It is the prequel to the fucking prequel, right? Basically showing why Goten and Trunks want to become heroes, and their Saiyaman X1, X2 origin story, which I'm going to kind of go over a little review and discuss some interesting parts about that later on in the video. He said it's overall fun. However, there is no new arc announcement or return date for the manga. The only news is that Volume 24 releases on April 4th, okay? So probably one of the big reasons why he decided to do this one-shot manga is so that they could fill it up for the entire Volume 24. So they just needed like probably one more chapter to drop in there so that they could completely have a full volume. So that's, that's reasonable. That makes sense. It ties in with Superhero, which was the last arc that we saw so far. And that's the situation with that, okay? Now, this is something that a lot of people brought up, and I'm, it's big copium from a lot of us. At the very end of the chapter, it says "to be continued," okay? Now, I don't know why it says that, because in some translations, it says "the end," as stated here by Chronicles. Japanese says "the end," while Viz says "to be continued." It's nothing new, nor is it something to react on. This is how it's always been from Chapter 1, okay? So, as you can see, there are two different versions of it. You have that version, and then this one says "to be continued," but this one is in Japanese here, so it just says "the end," right? I'm just gonna go with it saying "the end." To be continued, honestly, like maybe they mean to be continued, and they mean it in the fact that because this is a prequel, it goes into that next prequel and then Superhero, which maybe that doesn't make any sense, but I don't know. I don't know why they did that. Okay, they're fucking with us. they're absolutely fucking with us, and honestly, like I said, it's kind of frustrating because if they are done with the manga, just come out and say the manga is done. Like, give us a final goodbye with it, right? Which would be really sad. I'm not saying that's the case, but it's just weird because, like, why are they not saying anything about it, right? And okay, I get it. Toriyama's no longer with us, unfortunately. In a couple of weeks, it's going to be the one full year since his passing, which is extremely sad and everything. But like, come on, man. Like, it's been a year. It's been a year. And, Toyotaro, I think 1 full year, that's enough time to, maybe at least say something about it, right? Again, no, I'm not putting any hate or, I'm not being impatient about it or anything like that. If he wants to take another year, 2 years, 3 years, that's fine. I'll be there when Dragon Ball Super returns, if it does return. But if you're ready to be done with it, just say it, right? I think that a lot of people would appreciate that, so that we're not, we're not getting edged. Like, the edging us, fucking Shueisha, right? And unfortunately, I won't show any actual, like, major parts of the manga chapter, except for, like, the cover here. I don't think that's going to be a big deal because Shueisha a big old bitch, and they're going to copyright strike me, so we can't be doing that, right? But again, Hype he stated this yesterday. Who knows when the manga returns? For now, at the moment, only thing to look forward to is the Volume 24 cover and extras, right? Which we'll definitely be checking all that out, right? So again, he says, to be continued means the series hasn't ended yet as of now. Doesn't anywhere state that chapter 105 drops next month, neither in VJump nor on Manga Plus/Viz, right? Usually there would be like a little thing that shows like what the, when the next chapter would drop, like, because that's what they would have scheduled and stuff. But unfortunately, there's nothing on that. And again, that's fine. If he needs a few more months or several more months, that's great. But I'm just hoping that it does return. Dragon Ball Super manga has been a very fun thing to look forward to every single, month or whatever. And it just kind of sucks that once Daima ends, we literally will have nothing, okay? Daima was kind of, it's been kind of the thing that we can enjoy while we're waiting for the Super manga to return. And now we're going to be back into the drought, and it's going to suck, man. Like, I know we have all the video games, and the video games are great, but unfortunately, the video games are just doing material that there's nothing new in it, right? Like, it's just going to be, like, what are we going to getting in the video games? Just the Daima shit? That's pretty much it, right? Dokkan's going to be getting, the same, like, units, like, rehashed and, redone or whatever, which is cool, right? Nothing wrong with that. Dokkan's absolutely killing it right now. But I'm just saying, like, there's no fresh new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to be seeing, Ultra Ego Vegeta or Moro or Granola or any of that stuff, right? Now, it kind of sucks. So, little thing here. I just decided to add this in. I contacted DBS Hype to see what was going on VJump, because a lot of people were asking me about VJump. Unfortunately, there was nothing new. This is just one of the images showing Sparking Zero. It's just going over the DLC from DLC 1. And that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, nothing on DLC 2 yet. I guess they're not going to tease anything in VJump. They're just going to drop a trailer probably, because it's going to be pretty soon. Like the, quarter 1 is going to be ending by like next month. So we'll probably see DLC 2 come out sometime next month. That's my prediction. But again, they left us off on this cliffhanger, right? Like, how do you have Black Frieza, this huge ass reveal at the very end of the Granola arc, right? You go into superhero, that's cool, that's fine, right? This should be the next chapter. And the fact that he put it on, his main art for Jump Festa, and he even stated that he plans to continue creating many exciting battles for fans to enjoy. So I hope you all continue to follow my work. This was, what? August of last year? Like, come on, man. There's no way. There's no way that the DBS manga is over. I personally don't believe that. But I'm not going to sit here and confirm or not confirm whether or not it's coming back or it's not coming back. I don't know. We're in that weird gray area where there's no communication and nobody's saying anything. The one shot was fun. It was cool. But unfortunately, there's been nothing else with it. So that's the main part of the video. I wanted to be upfront with y'all about it, about everything that's going on with DBS. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Do you think the manga will continue? Do you think we'll see Black Frieza next? What arc would you like to see next if it is going to continue later on in the future? Again, I'm pretty sure all of us will be there once it does come back, if it does come back, right? So, little review on the chapter. I'm not going to go over too many details or anything, but basically, it's just Goten and Trunks. Mainly Goten. He's idolizing Klingod, which is the superhero, right? They go through to like a museum at school. They see the museum heroes. You had like Mutaito, the Master Roshi's master. There was a statue of him. There was a statue of Goku, which was kind of cool with like a question mark on his face, because they don't know what he looks like, even though they fucking saw what he looked like in the tournament. But whatever. There was also a statue of Great Saiyaman, which is actually really, really cool. There was also a statue of Olibu, the guy with the long blonde hair that was in only the filler episodes of the Otherworld tournament. I thought that was really interesting. Probably just a little Easter egg, nothing, to get too crazy about. No Pycon confirmation. Obviously, they wouldn't be, because Pycon's from like a different quadrant or whatever. Other than that, that was the only kind of like interesting part about it. The little spoiler, which I'm going to get into right now, is that Gohan was Klingod. Mr. Satan hired him to be a fill-in, a substitute for the guy that was supposed to play him in the movie, because they were saying there was a live-action movie. So he ends up, there ends up being, like, as you can see in this image, these are like actual real crooks that are on the scene of the movie. Like, they ended up like butting into it, and they take Trunks as the hostage. Trunks fucking elbows his gut, destroys him, and then Clean God, which is supposed to be Gohan, says, hey, like, don't get your hands dirty. Let me take care of it because I don't want you to, you know, reveal your powers or anything. So that's why Trunks finally, you know, sees Clean God as being a cool guy. Because initially he was like, this guy's lame. He's old-fashioned. He's got the fucking underwear like Superman, like his ass, right? And then he actually sees Clean God beating ass, and he's like, whoa, this guy is not a joke. Like, he's actually powerful as fuck. Like, what? Like, what? So, yeah, that's basically the story of how it went. They both think he's cool. They go back home. Goten and Trunks, they make their costumes, come up with the idea, probably commission it from Bulma, and boom, the rest is history. They're Saiyaman X1 and X2, and that's pretty much it. Again, fun chapter. Enjoyed the entire thing. No complaints at all. It was fun, and there were some, like, cool little, you know, extra, like, Easter eggs and, like, you know, little tiny reveals and stuff. You know, Gohan being the Clean God for this was pretty cool. Bro is the Golden Fighter, Great Saiyaman, and Clean God. Bro is the cosplay master for superheroes. Like, he is... Gohan is the Dragon Ball, right? But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Try to keep it as brief as possible. I am still kind of sick. I'm feeling better, though. But, you know, sometimes these sicknesses, like, they'll last and, like, linger for a while. So, I'm trying my best to recover. Like I said, I'm just going to be taking it easy. Dragon Ball Daima episode 19 drops tomorrow. This is your reminder to get the fuck off social media, okay? When this episode drops tomorrow around like 8 or 9 a.m. CST, I need you guys to lock into the episode and do not go on social media. Do not disturb mode on your phone. I'm telling you, it helps. It's a goated feature so that you can avoid stuff without, you know, having to like go through and like, oh, I gotta censor specific words and hashtags and stuff. Like, just do not disturb. Go watch the episode, and then you can go on Twitter and you'll see everybody shitting their pants over whatever is going to be shown, because these last 2 episodes are going to be huge. We're at the climax, and we're about to get the resolution of what's going to happen with this, you know, anime. So just telling y'all. I'm just letting y'all know, all right? Peace out. Y'all be safe.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet!